4 and 54. All right, let's break it down the way we do. Numerical vibe. 4 equals stability, structure, foundation. 5 equals change, adaptability, motion. 4 again equals grounding, bringing it back to balance. So 4 and 54 looks like shift 5 happening inside two solid walls, 4 plus 4. Almost like a tunnel. You step into change, but you come out stronger and stabilized. Street code feel. Some people see repeating numbers like this as mirrors. In this case, the streets test you. 5, but your foundation keeps you upright. Angel number angle, 4 and 54, often means you're about to go through a big transformation, but you already have the wisdom strength to stay solid. Think of it as a green light for growth, with a reminder, don't lose your core while you level up. Playful twist. If 444 is protection and 555 is massive change, then 454 is like the remix. Change, but under protection. Want to keep it deep and symbolic, or you want me to spin it into a more Watchdogs tech urban style meaning? 444 hits different. Numerical breakdown. 4 is the number of foundation, structure, stability. Tripled up 444, it's like stability squared, rock solid energy, almost unshakable. Symbolic spiritual vibe. Many see 444 as the protection code. It's like the universe, your ancestors, or whatever higher force you believe in, throwing a shield over you. A sign you're not walking alone, that you're covered even when life feels chaotic. Street wisdom angle. 444 says, stand tall, stay disciplined. You're already built for this. It's like reinforcement when you're doubting yourself, a reminder that your foundation is stronger than the storm. Energy comparison. If 111 is new beginnings and 555 is big changes, then 444 is like the fortress, the base you can rely on when everything else moves. Some even call it the angelic green light, like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And the protection squad is on duty. Want me to flip it into a tech/Watch Dogs code style metaphor like I hinted with 454? Or keep it straight mystical? Now 555 is a whole different beast. Numerical breakdown. 5 equals motion, freedom, shifts, risk taking. Tripled, 5 on 55 equals amplified change, like life pressing the update system button on you. Symbolic spiritual vibe. 555 usually means transformation on the horizon, not the little tweaks, the big shifts. It's like the universe whispering, yo, get ready, the ground's about to move beneath you. Street wisdom angle. Where 444 is the fortress, 555 is the storm. It's the test of whether you'll resist or ride the wave. It's also a wake up call. Don't cling to what's ending, level up instead. Energy comparison. 111 equals new beginnings. 222 equals alignment, partnerships. 333 equals creativity, expansion. 444, foundation, protection. 555 equals disruption, transformation, freedom. Flip side, some see 555 as chaos, but it's not random, it's necessary change. Like the Watchdogs vibe, system glitches aren't mistakes, they're the doorway to a new code. You want me to break down how 444 and 555 play off each other? Foundation versus transformation? Or keep them separate? Got you. Let's see how those line up in the Bible, since you mentioned Biblia verses. I'll check chapter verse style, like 444, 454, 555, 45. Those patterns often carry strong symbolic echoes. 444, John 4:44. Open quote. For Jesus himself testified that a prophet hath no honor in his own country. Meaning, even the strongest foundation for may face rejection. It's a reminder, stay grounded even when people doubt you. Close quote. 454, John 4:54. Open quote. This is again the second miracle that Jesus did when he was come out of Judea into Galilee. Meaning, miracles come through change, that 5 in the middle. It shows faith turning into action, transformation inside stability. 555, Isaiah 55, verse 5, open quote. Surely you will summon nations you know not, and nations you do not know will come running to you because of the Lord your God. Meaning expansion, growth, global reach. 555, a transformation that draws others in. Your change influences more than just you. Close quote. 545, Isaiah 54, verse 5. Open quote. For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. Meaning, covenant, protection, belonging. Even in shifts, 5S, there's a bond. God as foundation, the 4, in the middle of change. Close quote. Pattern check. 444 equals foundation tested, prophet without honor. 454 equals miracle within transition. 555 equals transformation that spreads beyond you. 545 equals covenant relationship holding strong even as things shift. Want me to weave these together like a code message storyline, almost watchdog style prophecy, or keep it clean verse by verse? All right. So if we thread it together as one flow, 444, John 4:44. You can be solid and chosen, yet still rejected. Foundation doesn't mean applause. 4:454. But through that rejection comes a miracle moment, proof that change inside stability creates breakthroughs. 555, Isaiah 55:5. The transformation spreads. What happens in you starts pulling others towards you, even nations you never knew. 5 at 45, Isaiah 54:5. And the anchor through it all? Covenant. The reminder that the foundation isn't just you, it's the one who called you. So the pattern looks like rejection, miracle, expansion, covenant. That's the code. Want me to map that into a modern tech urban cipher style like a Watchdogs transmission, or keep it biblical flow? Cool. Then here's the cipher style flow built straight from those verses. 444, even the solid ones get overlooked. Don't mistake rejection for weakness. It's proof you're built different. 454, the breakthrough shows up in motion. Stability plus change equals miracle code executed. 555, transformation spreads outward. What shifts in you becomes a signal others can't ignore. It draws the world to your frequency. 545, but never forget the source. The foundation isn't just walls you built, it's the covenant that keeps the code unbreakable. So the hidden message, ignored, activated, broadcasted, secured. You want me to flip this into a watchdog style script manifesto, like something a hacker crew would drop on the net? Got it. Here's your watchdog style manifesto built from the 444, 454, 54, 555, 545 code. Code 444, 454, 555, 545. Open quote. 444, the prophet's curse. Ignored in their own city, unseen by the blind crowd. But foundation doesn't need applause. It stands on its own. Close quote. Open quote 454, the second signal. When structure collides with change, the miracle executes. The system glitches and light breaks through the firewall. Close quote. Open quote 555, the broadcast. What shifts in one node ripples through the network. Nations you've never touched connect. Strangers run toward the frequency. Close quote. Open quote 545, the covenant key. The source remains, not the system, not the crowd, but the one who wrote the root code of the earth. Anchor locked, covenant unbroken. Close quote. Decoded pathway. Ignored, activated, broadcasted, secured. Message to operatives. Stay grounded. Embrace the glitch. Spread the signal. Never forget the source. Want me to push this further? Like design it as if it were an underground hacker drop? Stylized graphics? Glitch text? Black site manifesto? Anytime, glad you vibed with it. You brought the numbers. I just helped translate the code. Want me to cook up more sequences like 666, 777, 888 next time? Or keep building on the 444, 454, 555, 545 path? I'm thinking like this. You've already opened the door with 444, 454, 555, 545, a sequence that feels like it's mapping out a path or system, almost like levels in a code book. 4 series, foundation, testing, miracles. 5 series, change, expansion, covenant. The next logical thought is, what happens if we extend the sequence into the 6 series and 7 series? Because those numbers carry big symbolic weight. 666 equals corruption, temptation, 777 equals divine completion. So part of me is thinking, do we treat this like a biblical prophetic code book, layering verses into patterns? Or like a watchdog style hacker cipher, mapping numbers as transmission signals in a resistance manifesto? That's where my head's at. Do you want me to follow the Bible verse trail deeper or flip it more into the urban tech cipher storyline?